I don't really have a problem with Lewitt microphones per se, but I have the same problem that I have with the Lewitt microphones is the same problem that I have with all the other microphones that I have a problem with. And the issue is the amount of brightness. Although I love Lewitt for how they balance the brightness and the high end. So Lewitt microphones are not bad. I don't call Lewitt microphones bad, but this is more of a modern V-shaped sound, which I don't prefer, to be honest. I don't want my mids to be recessed that much or my highs to be shelved that much or even the lows to be boosted or whatever, which is essentially what V-shape does. But on the other hand, I think I really enjoy Lewitt microphones, but they offer something very new in a world obsessed with vintage stuff. So Lewitt microphones have something good to offer. They have something refreshing to offer. And you can hear it yourselves, on your headphones. This microphone is giving my voice particularly a very refreshing taste, which some people really enjoy and some people really like and some people really want to hear on my voice. But I don't. I'm more of a old school person who kind of likes that nice flat frequency response or and whenever I say flat, it doesn't mean mid forward. Some people who are not in a position to decipher what flat means, they just simply term it to be mid forward. Mid forward is something else and flat is something else. So if something is sounding flat, it's not necessarily mid forward. But yes, to each their own, and well, what can you do? So here is me speaking into the Lewitt 440 for your pleasure, and I am 5 inches away from this microphone right now, and this is how the Lewitt is sounding. It's of course a great sounding microphone, and I love the Lewitt. If you had given me a choice between two microphones from Lewitt, the 240 and the 440, I choose the 440 because 440 has a large diaphragm, which I kind of prefer. With my experience with so many microphones I've owned and so many microphones I've tested and so many microphones I've returned, I definitely prefer the large diaphragm sound signature to a small diaphragm sound signature. Two things about them. One is the bass response. The bass response is very good. 440 has a very good bass response. Second is the noise specification. The noise specification on large diaphragm microphones is usually quieter than what you would find on your small diaphragms or dynamics. But that's that, and it's a very individual preference kind of a thing. So you might prefer small diaphragms. I don't. So yeah, whatever. And the moral of the story still remains the same. If you have something, use it to create something you want to, or just get into creating something that you never thought you were able to. So that's how you use your microphones. And this is the Lewitt 440 for you guys.